So everyone, in this video we're going to look at fitting seats. So what seats fit in these Vivaros, Renault Trafics, Nissan Primstars, we're all the same, aren't we? So whatever seats fit. Well, I've got a mini seat in my van, as you probably know. If you've not checked out my video, you saw me fitting it. I'll try to do a better video on this seat if I can. So I've got a seat from a Renault Clio. It looks a bit tall from what I've measured, so I'm going to take a seat base out of this white van that we're taking the engine out of, and I'm going to have to chop it up, I think. But let me show you the first thing you want to be checking when you do a seat swap. Alright, so there's a few bits to this video. So because when I do my van, I'll obviously won't film it coming out, I'll just show you on this seat because this is a factory seat. So these seats, right, so they come with these bolts. I have to excuse the mess, I've just taken it out. There's 6 of them to take out, and they come with these plates. So they're naturally, they're in the seat there, and the top bit you need for them is, he says, is a T50. Now I would recommend getting a hardened one of these, or a good one, and the reason I say that is that these will all come out down here, these ones, this one and this one. The back one is slotted, but the problem with these is this back one here, the one at the back. You can't get over the top of it with an impact gun, and if you do, you've had it. But this goes through the body, and if you go to a lot of breakers, you'll find that this is shredded off, and this seat base is still stuck in the van. Some breakers don't allow air grinders and things like that, so be prepared if you're going to go take a decent drill bit, and I'd say that's probably M10 in it, and drill out. Well, you can't, you're gonna have to, you just can't drill it, can you, because you can't get past it to drill it. So that's a waste of time. Or a good sharp chisel and literally smash it round, or smash the head off the bolt. This bolt is a real problem on these seats, so the first thing I'll do on my van is get the seat off and try and get that out first. Next thing is your airbag wire. So if you've ripped your airbag wires off, I'll hold that there so you can have a look at that plug and disconnect it. This seat base will go in that side, right? You take that seat out, we're going to do this anyway, it will go in that side, and we'll do some pre-tension and stuff. So that other side there, it just slots out, and as you can see, that back bolt there is just a locator. It will come out, we get the socket on there, it will come out. Anyway, so there you go. So that's how I get the seat base out. Just watch that bolt, and then we'll move on to what I'm going to do to this. So what I've got to do with this seat base is, it's about 2 inch too high, I think, so I'm going to have to modify this. Now ideally with seats, I'd probably want to be adding to this rather than taking it out or getting away with drilling stuff. I'm not too pleased about having to cut this seat base. So this seat isn't a straightforward fit. That's what I would say, it's not a straightforward fit. However, it does look like it lines up on the holes. So what I've lost in the holes, I've lost in the height of it, if you know what I mean. So there's a bit of give and take, but I'm going to make this seat base, I'm going to chop it and weld it and make it fit, and we'll be back with what it looks like as quick as possible. Right then, let's crack on with this seat base. can drill the holes to suit, can't we? I could maybe put some strengtheners across there and across there. Could maybe put some angle on the back of it as well to strengthen it up. So we'll just leave it edge to edge. I could weld some angle on inside as well to really strengthen it up, but let's just frame it up first and see what happens. Let's get some sort of seat pattern. That looks like it's going to fit, that, doesn't it? Do us. They're M12 then. I think they are, but I think we're just going to do it 10, which is that one. Try to leave a little bit of movement if we can. And go M10. Let's go that way. 12. Is that one? Hate that, don't you? When it snags like that, it does my head in. Right then. New set of drills, wonder how long that's going to last. In its box. Let's line this up. Hopefully it won't line up. Start again. Yeah. Didn't check the centres, did I? What a clown. Watch this. They need to be 500 and 508. 500 and what an idiot. Start again. And 8. So it's not ideal, but is it that way around? That edge it. So I'm just cracking on with this seat base. Done a little bit off camera because you can see it's clearly getting a bit messy, to say the least. So what I've done is I'll show you where I've got to and what it looks like now, and then I'll show you why I've had to alter stuff, and I'll slip it in the van. You can have a quick look. So this is where we're at. Oops, sorry, camera's wiggling about a bit. Right, so what I've done is I've had to weld some tabs on there. That's the back. That's the back of the seat. Front of the seat, back of the seat. I had to weld some tabs on there. I didn't have enough to go right across, but I could have gone across there like that, I suppose, if I had enough of this extra stuff I've got laying around. What I might do is add some supports in there as well, which will make it even better. The toolbox won't go back under anyway, so I think that'll have to go somewhere else. I've got a bit of angle left over. I could weld that in there, but I think what I'll do is I'll put some box section across there like that, or some angle or something like that, just to strengthen it up. Clip some of these corners off, make it look a little bit nicer looking. Give it a sand and a wash and get another couple of dry days and give it a bit of a spray paint. So it wasn't the easiest thing to make, as you saw. I think the biggest problem I've had is the seat itself. It's not the best seat in the world to work with. I think for one thing it was too high on the structure of it, so it can't go at the lowest setting. It was about that much too high, which then affected the seat base, which resulted in me chopping it up. If I could make these simpler, might be able to come up with another idea, a bit of time to think over it. And if I can keep making these, I don't mind them seats. They're not very flash, but I see them quite a lot, you know, at breakers. So, and they're a neutral colour, so they'll go with anything like any sort of carpeting and stuff. So it's very close to an original seat, really, when you look at it. It's too tall. But I found I was sat, if that's the steering wheel bit, I would find I was sat over to the passenger side. So I wasn't lined up, I was driving the car a bit like that instead of like that. You know, not driving, but sat in the car, should I say. So that's why it's sort of stepped over so far. I don't think I'd want to go much more than that. That's, you know, 2 inch from the centre bolt of the floor. I'm about 2 inch over. There's quite a lot of stress in it if you step something too far over from a seat bracket. You know, you don't know how it's going to react in an accident, do you? So I think I'm happy with that. It's all right. I'll stick it in the van, and I'll show you the seat sat on it anyway, and we can just wiggle it down. So it sits just on there. Well, the toolbox might go back under there, to be honest. It's not too bad. We've got the pre-tensioner out. So this pre-tensioner is a wire down there, but the bolt that holds it in, you can't see it, is down there, which will take that buckle. So that's quite good. Quite neutral looking. It is more or less level to that. So what I've done is scientific way. I got my big level set square thing. I put it in the middle of the steering wheel like that, and then found roughly the middle of the seat. So I knew somewhere I was in between. I know the pedal arrangement and the box and everything's different, but I was too far over that way. So, but that I've tried that, and it seems a good position. Give it a lick of paint and make it look half decent, and then we'll get it bolted in to my van. Well, when we do another seat conversion, I might go back and get the other seat and do a twin seat conversion on this van and take this seat out, and I'll do the airbag side of it as well. I'll show you how I do mine anyway, if you're going from twin to single seat. So yeah, well there you go. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. You've got some ideas for your own seat in your own van, and this isn't probably the best seat to fit. I would say that I would always check the dimensions of the seat, so I'd check that the holes for the centres, the original seat, you could get something near enough there. We know the mini seats are very close to that, so whether there's a variety of mini seats that look nice, they're good. I've heard TT seats are quite close, Saab seats are quite close. It's just how much fabrication you want to do, and you know, your welding abilities and fabrication abilities and what you've got at home to do it. It all boils down to all that really. Everything will fit, it's just how much work you want to do to make it fit really. And it's taken me over a day and a half to sort this out really. You know, I am filming it, which if you weren't filming you could probably do a bit quicker, but I don't think it's really helped that the seat's too tall and the centres were out, so the seat was really nowhere near, was it? But never mind, hopefully we're there now. Stress is gone and we're there. So yeah, so we'll try some steering wheels next, but the ones I've been to try to get off, the steering locks were locked on the cars and I need to spin the wheels to get the steering wheels off. I will try and find a steering wheel from a Vauxhall and a Renault and see which one looks nicer and which one's, well, the easiest one to fit hopefully. So we'll look at that. The next thing we've got to do is take the engine out of this van, so it's quite a big job that. All the suspension off it, might as well drop all that. We'll take engine, gearbox out, get all the wire, get everything out of the way, lift it out, and let's see if a different, same engine but a different code fits in this van and will run. I'm hoping so. I know this van ran, so there's nothing electrically wrong with it, but let's just hope it'll work. So that's the next thing we've got to sort out. And what else is it we've got to do? We've got to jump on a blue KA that you see in my videos. If you've not watched it, go back and watch it if you want. It's for my daughter. She's just passed her theory test, so that's really good. And we need to crack on and get that painted bumper side of it, do some service work on it. It's only 1.2, and get it ready for her hopefully when she goes in for a test a little later this year. So that's another job we're going to be jumping on to. What else are we doing? Oh, it's tons to do, isn't there? We've got this blue van that I'm looking at. We've got loads to do on that as well. I mean, we've got to get the dashboard in it. I'm not wanting to fit the dashboard yet. I might even strip more off this van to paint it, so we are going to paint this van. Might do a 6-window chop in it as well if I can get the funds to sort it out to do it, and then paint whatever's left and then build a nice clean van from that. Who knows? So that's where we're at. So lots of things to do, lots of things to help you out with your vans. If you've come across my channel, thanks very much, and taking your time out to watch stuff. And if you subscribe, that's really great. Thanks very much. And all the subscribers I've got now, thanks for subscribing, and comments we get, helpful ones, you know, people putting tips there and helpful ones and stuff I'm not sure about, and I ask if people are replying, taking your time out, so I'm really pleased with that. Thank you very much. And yeah, thanks a lot. Been a big day, hasn't it, doing that seat? Right, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see everyone in the next video. Bye for now.